Good morning, folks. I'm going to try to make this video for about the sixth time. Been getting a lot of phone calls. So anyway, Lord have mercy. I'm sitting here and it's beautiful outside. It is a beautiful sunny day. 47 degrees this morning. And so back to my routine. Miss Linda's gone. So we got to close on my daddy's house today. So I gotta go toward Marietta, Georgia, which is a pretty little drive, you know. Well, it ain't a pretty drive, but it's a, few miles I gotta go. We're gonna close on my daddy's house. So anyway, this video today, it'll be video number 5 on the Trapper series. And so the trappers that I've done are the ones that I carry and the ones that come out of a different storage box that are like bone series, like Alden bone with the shotgun shield, persimmon bone with the shotgun shield, moss bone, whiskey bone. So these are just random trappers I got in a box that I've got some out in my gun safe. So once I'm done with the box, I'll go to the gun safe. So if y'all get tired of the trappers, just let me know, and I'll suspend these video series. But I got some beautiful ones, man. So I got my knife eights, and I had somebody ask me where I got these, and all this is a Sunbum chapstick, sun care, like sun lotion, different things like that. And it's their little Sunbum 8. And I just got a couple of them and changed them a little bit. Now I use them for my, I hadn't got sued yet, but I use them for my little mascots. So anyway, so this is Trapper Series number 5. And I'm gonna start with this one. And this one, this is actually a crimson bone. And this crimson bone came out in 14. Now we had a crimson bone series come out in, it was last year. I think it was last year, or year before. But I think it might have been 2022, because my wife, Miss Linda, got me a Crimson Bone 75 for Christmas. But anyway, so they continued it. But this is a different shield on this one. This one has the diamond shield, which is one of my favorites. I think it's a beautiful shield. Case does very, very good on their shields and their bone and their jigging. Just saying. This one, yeah, this blade, the spade blade's off a little bit, but I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. It's not rubbing. But it's put together good. It's got some beautiful bone. It's got the beautiful crimson bone. There's the pile side. It's really a pretty bone. It's almost a maroon or a raspberry or something, but it's really a nice bone. Of course, it's got the standard bolsters, polished. It's got the brass liners, standard brass liners. It's got the polished back springs to it. The blades are polished, of course. And it's got this tang stamp. I think they stopped this tang stamp in, when was it, 20? Well, this is a 2014. This is a 2014. Let's see. I think this is a 2014. That's kind of jumbled around. Yeah, it's a 2014. Or maybe a 20. This is the way they got this done on the box. I think it's a 14, it looks like it. But it's got it does have the stamp itself on the spade blade. I mean, sorry about that, the clip point. And it's got the, little X's. Hold on 1 minute, I'm gonna get something and look at it. Okay, so it says this one is 2010 to present. But some of the new ones I got don't have this stamp, so they're doing the lasering now. I don't like the lasering, but this has a your standard clip point. It's got a good snap to it, and it's got your spade blade. I'm not going to open all of them up. Well, I may, just might as well. I got plenty of time. But there's your standard stamping here. It's got USA, got the knife number, and then stainless steel. It's got the pattern number, the bone. It's got the bone, and it's got the blade, 2 blades. It's got the 2 on there. Great snap on that, on the infamous spade blade. So got that one. That's a beautiful one. I'm gonna move it out of the way. How y'all like this Dale Jarrett car? I put this thing together. I put this model together. It's Dale Jarrett and Dale Earnhardt was my favorite NASCAR drivers. But I put this together. So I used to love to put models together. I need to, it's very relaxing to me. There's the motor. Takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of time, you have to sit down and think things through each step, especially when it's painting. So, it's a fun little hobby. I hadn't done one in years, but I do enjoy it. So anyway, I'm gonna do this one next. And this is one of my favorite bones and shields too. I bought this one at Messer Hardware in Bowden, Georgia. I'm sorry about this wiggle on this camera stand, but so this is a 2022, and it's brown bone peach seed jig trapper. And honestly, I got an excellent deal on this one. It was below 50 bucks. They had them on sale. But I actually would like to get the rest of these because I just think this is a gorgeous bone. I do. I like the browns and the greens. I do like the browns and the greens, the chestnuts. But it's got the arrowhead shield, you can see, and it's got the block letters to it. Blades are pretty good. Pretty close to being centered. It's got a little gap here, but I look through it with a light, and you can't really see any light through it. So, there you go. I don't worry about that too much. you know, like I said, this is a handmade, this is a handmade knife. Got your standard, you know, got your standard polished bolsters, back springs, got your brass, you know, liners, of course. I like the brass. I think the brass goes good, especially with the brown bone. Now here's a stamping. Like I said, this one's a 22. So here's the newer stamping. Got this stamping. It was different than the 14. And it's still stamped. And I wish they had kept on stamping. Got your big old clip point. I love the blades in these trappers. I think that's one thing that makes it really a handy EDC knife. I really do. Oh, there's a stamp on that. You can see it here. USA 5254 stainless steel. And you know, everybody should know what the numbers mean. But I think this is a beautiful bone, and it's got one of my favorite shields. You know, so I'd like to get the rest of these. I just think it's a handsome knife, and I like the natural colors. Well, all colors I guess are natural, but I like for some reason the browns and the greens. You know, I like the orange, but the browns and the greens and the chestnuts just really pop for me. So there's that one, and I'm gonna move this one out of the way, all right? Because I don't want to take anything away from this one. And my beautiful wife, Miss Linda, bought this one for me. I like it. I like the yellow. You know, I like the yellow bone. I think the yellow bone's beautiful. They came out with this series, and they had a sow belly. I think they had a 75. They had a big and small trapper. They had a mini copper lock, and I think they had a Texas toothpick. I wish they had done a Saudi in it. I really wish they'd done a Saudi. I think that would have been awesome. I would have probably got the Saudi. My wife got me this, and she knows I like trappers. I kind of regret not getting a sow belly, but I may get one day. Just depends on, you know, what else I find. I've kind of gotten into the older knives, you know, here lately. I still buy case knives. I love case. I still buy the new ones, but I spend a lot more time looking for the Remingtons, the Winchesters, the K-bars. Y'all know all the old brands, the old USA made, Imperials, Camellias, you know, all the old brands. So anyway, so this one was made 2024. I remember when they came out with them. I knew they'd sell. You know, they'd sell a lot of them. There it is. And there's all your numbers to 6254. 6 is bone. 2 is 2 blades. 54 is a pattern number. 1524. So there we go with that. I love the yellow bone, but I'll tell you what really sets this one off is this shield. I love the black shield. I don't know if that's pewter. Probably is. It's just a beautiful shield, man. I love these big oval shields, especially when they put the Circle C in there and they do them like black or the red, white, and blue or whatever. I really, really, really dig them, as Brother Terry would say. So I'm not going to open these up. Well, I'm going to open it up. I'll show you the blade stamping. I like to. Okay, so this one is lasered. It ain't that big of a deal to me, but I prefer the stamping. Honestly, I do. I'm being honest. I guess I'm old school. I think they're easier to read. But, you know, I'm sure Case did it, you know, for a reason. There's others stamping on the spade blade. The infamous spade blade that I love. I like to use them. And I like to use them because they got a belly in them. And you can take that belly, look at there. You can do all kind of things with this blade. All kind of things, all kind of tasks. So, that's the last one. I'm at 15 minutes and I'm gonna get off of here. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you enjoy this series. Hope you like it and leave a comment. I'll be posting it here in a few minutes. God bless you. Be swamp wise, y'all. Be swamp wise. God bless you.